Morning, morning, morning. Here we go again. Didn't do last week. Busy, busy, busy. So we get back on it this week. And went to the boot fair yesterday. I was very pleased with myself that I didn't go on Saturday because it was chucking it down. But I thought, well, I'd better go on the Sunday one. Absolutely pathetic. Not a good boot fair, which was disappointing, really. I went to a boot fair a couple of weeks ago and I spent all my money, filled the car. I've done a video, which I haven't put up. It's coming. And yesterday I bought 3 things, one of which I paid more than what I wanted for it, but I will know I will make money. I will show you those things. Won't be doing a video haul, that's for sure. So it's the swings and roundabouts of boot fair life. I'm glad I've got a lot of stuff that I need to get rid of. Let's say a few hellos. Hello, Neil. Good to see you. Hello, Pete. I've got to catch up on Pete's video. He's chucking them out at light speed. I saw he did one for the Wednesday, I think it was, at Sutton, which I didn't go to. I was really busy, like last week. Kids were off doing all sorts of stuff, and really had to be around for them. So I was acting as your typical cabbie dad, and yeah, just a lot going on really. We've got a little bit of a breather for a few days, and then they're kind of off doing a load of other stuff as well. So it's non-stop really. Hello, Leanne. Lovely to see you. We were eating some Charlotte potatoes that we'd grown in the garden. We were very pleased. We pulled the first row, I think it was last weekend, and then did another row this weekend and had it with some salmon and honey sauce. Oh, it's lovely. The pink fir apples aren't quite ready. Did I miss anyone there? I don't think so. Maybe Rosie might have done. Pete, Rosie, Neil, Leanne, Ben, Secret Carper. And it is just another Manic Monday, yeah. Just another Manic Monday. Well, I will show you what I got at the boot fair. 3 items. Here's the first one. You know, I'd like to pick these up for a tenner, maybe a fiver if I can. I don't want to go over 25 quid. I wouldn't want to go over 25, would you, on that? But I paid 35. But I do know, I mean, I sell these to the same guy. And if you know, you know. And I sold one last week. And I think I put it up for 65. And there was no voucher on it. No 8% off. And they go for that money. I'll have to stick a sports with it. Yeah, 65 at plus post. So it's in good nick and everything. So 35 to 65. And when you're at a boot fair where there's... Let's draft that up now, might as well. I'll test it later. I'm sure it works. It looks in immaculate condition. Got to find a Wii Sports to go with it, but I've got plenty of those kicking around. So, yeah, I mean, I paid 35. Once that goes through eBay, I'm looking at the last order, and all the fees go through. I'll make 60. I normally like to double my money, but it's just under double. And like I say, if I hadn't bought that, I wouldn't be making the 25 quid on it. So sometimes you just weigh up the profit on it, really. Not much work, easy to pack, £25 profit. Right, let's do a sell dissimilar. More actions. Sell similar. I should have this as a draft, this listing, and like, you know, I should have all my console setups as a draft, but I don't. But you know, I'm not that efficient. Hi, Di. Good to see you. Pete was selling at Apps Court. Pete, I heard there was a gaming convention or a seller's, a gaming. What am I trying to say here? There was a market, a gaming market, a seller's market. I think you were going to sell there. I don't know whether you mentioned it or Luke mentioned it, because I think he might have bought a table. I don't know if that's happened yet. Let me know. I'm kind of interested in that specific game. Oh, it's in Bracknell in August. Yes, I've yes, I heard, and I heard other people have got, masses of tables. It'd be interesting to see how that goes. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck with that. Talking of gaming. Let's get this listed. DSi, boxed, plastic bag, instructions on the floor, console, immaculate condition, screens are perfect. We've got the what's that called? The thingy, the stints, the what is that called? I've forgotten the name of it. I really am getting old. I've forgotten the name. What are they called? So that's in there. We've got the power supply. That's not the normal one you get in the Nintendo, but it must be the one that came with it. Maybe they've changed it. I expect to see the grey one. And in actual fact, wait a goddamn second, that's got that plug on it. That doesn't look right at all. No, that's not the right one. So we don't know what that is. So no charger, but I will have a charger. I mean, what the blooming hell is that for? Anyway, what I'm listing now, buy your tickets now. This is in great condition, yeah. It's got all of the packaging. So I'll find myself a charger and stick it with that. I mean, I'll be keeping hold of this. Another USB charging plug point, and with a plug that I have no idea what that would feed. But I've got bags and bags of wires and USB charging cables. Always handy to keep. Let me pick up those instructions. So this I bought, and you'll see some of the rest of it. A 3DS, a DSi, a 3DS XL, a DSi XL. This, a DS Lite, some games, and some tarot cards off one person at Wallingham, which was the great boot fair, and this as well, which we'll come to. I bought all that, and the only thing I've listed so far was the DS Lite with 4 rubbish games and the tarot cards, and I've made my money back. So already, this, the 3DS in there, 3DS XL, the DSi XL in here, and this thing, which is unused, really is open, but it's unused, is all the gravy on the top. And everybody loves gravy. It looks like a Wiimote. Yeah, it does. You're quite right. One of those little cradles. Templates. Yeah, I just have one template that I use, which is all it does is like how do I do it? Get the mouse. How's the sound, by the way? I didn't actually go into my sound settings. One, I'm a bit prone to leaving my. Oh, I think we're all right. We're on the road, which is on its way out. Yeah, what do? I just create listing. A create listing. Well, normally I'll do a sell similar. Oh, I do have some templates, actually. I have loads of templates. I'm going to tell you my templates. Ladies skirt, ladies long sleeve top, ladies jumper, ladies dress, boys top, men's trousers, men's shirt, men's jumper, men's short sleeve shirt, ladies trousers, and those templates would have had all the relevant measurements that I used, but I don't do a lot of clothes anymore. So that was back in the day when I was doing masses of clothes. But my normal thing for doing a listing is just to go down to the description box, and you can have a template for that. So I think you can have a listing description, and you can also have a template in your description. And I have this one called general listing, and all that does is put title and this blurb at the bottom about please check your photos. And then I copy paste my item title in the description and put my condition. That's all I do. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Hi, Chris. Not at all, Daleki. Yeah, it probably will drop out at some point. Mark, I watched your video because I saw you were doing a live on charity shop. Say, what a nightmare! They're not letting you film. And then I watched the video of you going around the charity shop. I think it was British Heart Foundation, maybe, and B&M. And the B&M bloke, I thought he was okay. He did. At least he engaged in the conversation, and you had a conversation. I suppose you do have to, employees in shops. It's probably not them, and they might be getting, shit from above or whatever. That conversation, kind of didn't start great, but got better, which was nice to see. But the woman in British Heart Foundation, I mean, it's just your typical Jobsworth, typical person who manages I'm just having a tangerine, typical old biddy in a charity shop, thinking they're Lord God Almighty. And it's just ridiculous, really. It really is. It doesn't do anyone any harm as long as you're not filming anyone. I did see a couple of comments on the video, which is if there was a sign on the window saying, "Please don't film in here. Some of our customers don't like it," or if they give you prior warning. But not good, really. I went along and filmed at a clothes sale once, and I had some woman who was apparently she was an ex-copper. She was on the door, and she followed me around and got my arm and put it up my back, and I was like, "What the fuck are you? Oh, excuse my language. What the hell are you doing?" But it's unbelievable, really. Oh yeah. I couldn't actually see where you were banished, where the banishment bin was. But you've got to stay in line in here. Yeah. Yes. We have the power of the spanner. And by the way, should anyone, come in for some delights, leave it for a minute or so so we can all have a laugh at them, and then get your boots on and get your kicking boots on and kick them out. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll speak with my mouth full. Can I make you a spanner from here? Flip mode, this is. No, the only options I've got are delete comment, put user in timeout, and ban user. But I am doing this through StreamYard. So I better not ban you again. I think that's templates. I bet they're all to do with cameras and such like. Smart glasses. I'm assuming they're the ones you wear on your face. Right. So how much does a box DSi cost? I've never sold one box. I've got one at the store at the moment, I think. Box DSi. £300. £300 for some smart glasses. I need some smart beer glasses that automatically fill up. Right. Well, there's a red one that someone's trying to get £35 for. I mean, that is a little bit disappointing, really, the price, considering that it's boxed, but there's not really that demand for the DSi. Someone's got a midnight blue one, they're trying to get 85. Let's have a look at the solds. I'm a little bit in the dark today. I've got the light on shining off the old bonds because my blind broke. I have to queue for the joke about the nun in the bath and the blind man joke, but I won't say that one. 121 baht box, new and unused, plus 5 sealed games. Okay, well, let's have a look at used. Nintendo DSi black. Oh, box only with manuals. I was going to say that went for £3.26. Beats one went for £16.99. I mean, I'm glad this is the gravy. Let's have a look at buy it now. 45 quid. That's a bit more like it. You know, I was thinking in my head, it's got to be around 40 quid, isn't it? Box DSi white with 10 games and charger. And it was up for £49.99. It went on offer. I could stick 10 games with it quite easily. 10 cartridge-only games of various crapness. Yeah. Junior Brain Trainer, Deal or No Deal, FIFA 11. Oh, they've put some crap games. Imagine Teacher, Imagine Detective. Yeah, well, we'll go with that one. It went on an offer, so it obviously struggled a little bit, but 10 games. Yeah, clear out those carts. No box, 2 games. Well, we'll go £49.99. There'll be a voucher on that as well, which would be £4 off. So, to be honest, I'll be happy for it to go for that, even if it does have a load of games. I'm tempted maybe to drop the number of games. I'll do 5 games. 10 seems a bit much, doesn't it? I normally do like 3 or 5, something like that. Right, we're on week 20. What week are we on? 28. So I do a 26-week rotation. So for me, it's week 2. And this is where I really start thinking about. It's the countdown to Christmas, really. Bit weird, isn't it? July, August, September time. Thinking about it already. Okay, save that one for later. So that box Wii, I mean, I think I will always buy a box Wii, but there are some things where I kind of think, oh, I maybe used to buy that, but I don't anymore. I'll give you a few examples. So this morning I've sold an old Ted Baker polo shirt, which I've had for yonks for like 7 or 8 quid. Honestly, I've got it on the skew. Some of the clothing I've got, I really have had for ages. And it goes through this cycle of, I look at my 10 oldest items every day. So it's recently been listed, resold similar. But I mean, it's been on the store since. Has anybody, chuck me a guess, firstly, the year. Let's narrow this down. What year did I list this? First person that gets it wins nothing. Oh, this is very... Now, bear in mind, I would have bought this in a charity shop, so that's a little bit of a clue there. Well, No, not 1989. I've only been on eBay since about 2003, I think. This is it's close, but it's not right. It's close. That's a little bit not old enough. These 2008s. No. I tell you, when Liz tries to guess numbers, so if I said guess a number between 1 and 10, she would say every other number between the range of 1 and 10, and then start repeating them without saying the actual number. No, it's so close. It's so close. You sandwiched it. You've gone and sandwiched it. I'll tell you. No one's going to get it. No one wins a prize. 2018. 1st of July. I remember the day I listed that polo shirt. Anyway, it's gone. I'm glad it's gone. And another thing that's gone today is Harry Potter books. Yes, correct. Very correct. And Harry Potter books are one of those things that, maybe a while ago you would pick up if you saw, or if they were cheap. And you do see quite a few resellers stuck with like odd Harry Potter books. They can be good. I would still buy Harry Potter books if I could get the first 3 in hardback and hold them back. But I've got ones that I've bought. Like I've sold 3 paperbacks of the first 3 Harry Potter books. I would have bought them for like 50p. They've sold for £8.99 plus postage. But they not good sellers really. And it's those things that you maybe used to buy or would buy if you were desperate, or you've bought because you've heard someone, I've seen a video of Harry Potter books, and then you get them and you're like, oh god, no. And I think Ricky did a video, probably could have been last year, where he went to the boot fair with his mate and he was just wanting to get rid of stuff, and one of the items was Harry Potter books, and I've got a similar thing. They've been on the shelf for ages, waiting to complete a set. They've never done it, so the individual ones have just gone. I've got, I think, like 4 or 5 listings of Harry Potter books, maybe 3 or 4 now, and it's just like the first 3 in hardback, but they're cheap. So it'd be good for someone with their kids just wanting to get them done. I want them gone because they've just been around for ages. So yeah. So what items are things that you would just maybe see at a boot fair? If I saw Harry Potter paperbacks, I wouldn't bother, even if they were 50p each. If they were hardbacks, I would. The first 3 things like I've got this box Wii here. I would definitely buy that box Wii because I know it can sell quick. Only to this one person, but it will go. But a loose Wii, like the people I bought that off, they also had a loose Wii, and unless it's dirt cheap and it's kind of worth it for the controllers, I'm not keen on buying all the games. I'd never really think about buying a loose Wii, because I've probably got about 4 loose Wii bundles on the store. I think they're priced up at between 30, 35. But they just don't go, the loose ones. It's strange, that. Very strange. Do you find you do better photos now, or do you think there's not much in it to when you first started? No, same. Maybe, actually, when I first started, they're probably better because I got my umbrella lights out. And now I'm just like, go around the house making sure I can get some decent lighting on what I do. I think good enough is good enough when it comes to photos, as long as they're not horrendous. I mean, I think for your more expensive item, it's good to have a really nice photo because it will sell it and give a bit more confidence. But yeah, flip mode. I mean, I had a shelf full really, and I used to pile them up. And I used to. At different times, I'd be like, well, I'll pile them in sets, and then it'd be like, no, I'll put all of the Philosopher's Stone together, and it's just like, please just go. Please, will that item just go? And, I'll be the same. If I sold a loose Wii today for 30 quid, I'll be like, thank God that's gone. It's not like, It's not like having something like, that's a nice item that will sell quickly. That's probably a sought after item that will sell quickly and at a good price. It's kind of like bog standard stuff that you're just like, ugh. I've just dumped 40 plus Harry books on Facebook. See back. Yeah, it's a weird thing, isn't it? It's hang on, the dog's going crazy. Paco. Maybe it wasn't our dog. You hear barking, you worry. You can get help for a loose wee. Yeah, I'll need help. I never really picked up baby monitors. I suppose I was always concerned that if they didn't work properly. Not really a worry, but I've got a full set of Harry Potter DVDs. Again, that used to sell if you used to get the all 8, but you just can't get the money for them. They're streaming for you, I guess. A loose Lego, yeah. I'm exactly with you on that one. I don't buy loose Lego. Again, one of these things that was maybe it was on a reseller video. Oh, you can make really good money from Lego, and then you go, oh, well, okay, I must get that if I see it. That's one of the things to get, and you get it, and you're like, you don't realise the downside of some of this stuff, and everyone else jumps on it. Which as soon as something is mentioned, it's pretty much knackered. What you should do if someone does a video say, "Oh, Harry Potter books," don't buy Harry Potter books, or whatever the next thing is. Getting the right light drives me crazy when taking photos. Yeah, I'm quite lucky really because we have got a very light back of the house, and as soon as the sun isn't shining directly on it, it lets in. It's got like translucent roof, so it lets in a lot of light. Yeah, not a lot of love for the loose Lego. Not a lot of love for the loose Lego. Right, let's show you what I got at the boot fair then. So I got that Wii. He did chuck in this, oh, thanks very much. You might have a controller in there. I don't think it has. The Wii does look in good condition. I don't know if it's got sports in there. I assumed it didn't. Yeah, that is just a plastic wheel, unfortunately. I will save that for a Mario Kart. No point. Sticks of fags. No, it doesn't stink of fags. That's not too bad. I'm not going to check that Wii now to see if it's got the sports in it. So, the boot fair. £35 on the Wii. This was the first thing I bought. How good a way for this. I mean, it does work. I've been told I'll test it a bit later. I keep putting the bag down. It's not doing it now. It was going ding, ding. So how much are these worth? What is it? A 746 phone. Wild and Wolf Limited. I'm thinking 15 to 20 for this. That's my guess. And another thing I used to buy was dial phones. You can get dial ones that have been, the line has been, changed. So you can just plug it in and use a dial phone. This is maybe not as retro, but it's still like a bit of a retro look. But again, you'd find at boot fairs, people think, oh, I've got a dial phone. I've seen these go well on, Cash in the Attic or whatever. And how much is that? Is it like less than a £5? No, it's 20 quid. You're like, well, no chance, is there? No chance with that. Right, so yeah, here we go, 20 quid. Let's have a look at the solds. So normally, if it had been a great boot fair, I wouldn't have bought this. But it wasn't that great. So you get some fantastic colours in this. I've got the most. You've got some like blues and reds and mustard yellows and lovely kind of like light blues and avocado greens. And I've got the most boring colour there is. I can't find one that is my colour. Oh, there we go. Topaz yellow. Well, it looks like it's cream. Has it got a colour on there? No. I think written on there. Someone has sold 3 of these for 15 quid. But that's the rotary ones. Push button one. $24.99. They all seem to go for around $24.99. It's between 20 and 25, I think. I'll stick it on for 25. Yeah. I'll take them out. I've probably got some in here. I mean, normally I take out SD cards. There we go. Here's one for the week. Why is my pocket getting ridiculously hot? Because I've got a battery in it. I did this the other day. I had a battery in my pocket, and God, you've got to be careful. If you've got like coins in there, I think I've just basically been charging my pocket up. It's red hot. Yeah, there we go. There's a 1 gig card. They just get pulled out and stuck in the drawer. I did it the other day. I had like a silver biscuit wrapper in my pocket and just a normal AA battery. Right, moving on. My shorts could have been set on fire live on stream. And again, I've got to think about the postage for this because it isn't small parcel. I don't think it's small parcel. It might be actually. It might fit small parcel. Let's have a look. See. Yeah. It would go small parcel if I haven't broken it. I bet that won't creep people up. Right. Hi, Julie. Good to see you. Yes. But it's all in what you pay. I wouldn't pay more than £2 for a Monopoly because I've got at least 3 vintage Monopolies, which will probably sell around Christmas. And I'll tell you how much I'm selling them for. This is red box, classic, red large box. Why can't I get into my listings? Monopoly. So I'll tell you all my Monopolies. I've got an Only Fools and Horses Monopoly board game up for £10 plus postage. New and sealed. Waddington's Red, $14.99 free post. So I'm probably only like after postage, it's like maybe a £10. Got another one, $16.99 free post. Got a Star Wars edition, $12.49, and another Red Waddington's. That is unused. That is in really good condition. It's up for $29.99. I did have a sealed one, went for about $70, but that is, obviously not common to get that. And again, it's slow, not amazing items at all, really. Yeah, light boxes are quite good. Yeah. Hi, Simon. Sorry, I missed you. I. Hello, Ian. Good to see you. I saw a photograph of, I think it was Pokemon plush and Pokemon cards from memory. I thought, was that Ian? I think it was Ian. It could have been Dungeons and Joypads. I'm pretty sure it was in. Let's see if I can look him up on Instagram. I'm always a little bit unsure how to operate Instagram, which you'd probably tell because I never post on there. So what do? There's a magnifying glass here. Ricky Resells is posting on there again. And then we simply type in master. There he is. Oh, he's disappeared. He was there and then he went away. Mars. Put him mad now. The master of pieces. Yes, it was you. Pokemon plush and Pokemon cards. And nice array of dinosaurs there. I can see. Let's see if I can name these Pokemon. Is that Squirtle? It could be a Charmander in there. Who knows? Talking of Pokemon, let's have a look at this one then. Interesting. Never seen that before. Pokemon Typing Adventure. There's a game in there. There's a keyboard. It all looks very nice. Back into the Pokemon. Yes, a shiver goes down my spine when my boys are into Pokemon. Can I spend £5 on like 2 cards? Right, here we are. What would you? Oh, hello, lighting went a bit funny. I'm dropping things like this. No, tomorrow. I might sell this as new unused. Here we go. Look, because look, new other. Batteries haven't been opened. That doesn't look like it's this. I'm not too sure what even this is. It looks like some sort of printer. You put printer paper in there or something. I don't know. So yeah, new other, I think. And then under there is a keyboard. But I think what sells it is obviously terrible lighting in here at the moment. Let me turn off the main light. Not much better. I can't do much because the blind is knackered. And if we did have it open, I'd be in blazing sunshine. Got to catch them all, Ian. Got to catch them all. So I think this is, even though it looks brilliant, I think it's probably quite a boring thing. So, there we go. Let's try and make it look nice with some lighting. What's going on with the lighting? Is it that? Is that causing me problems? Reset to default lights. I think the camera's on its way out. That's what it is. Got my auto white balance on. Oh, look at that. Oh, how weird. Talk about taking photos for eBay. Obviously, I need to do something about the camera in this situation. So let's put this over here. That change it. Well, that's a bit better. That's better. I really don't know what was going on there. Looks a million times better. Very strange. Right, on with the listing. How much is a Pokemon Typing Adventure? Someone's trying to get $79.99. And solds £187.53 from someone in a different country. $99.99 on an offer, free post. So let's have a look at UK only. Let's sort it by price. Don't like sorting by price normally, but for rarer items where I don't mind them hanging around too much, I will do that. £129.99 new and sealed. New and sealed, £117.99. £99 on an offer. So I think 99 will sell it, but I've got an 8% voucher. This is one where I'll probably take my voucher off, which is a pain. If anyone has vouchers, actually going in and having an item on and then going off, but let's do £100. So I will say, what a shame it's open day. I mean, that's security seal. There's a security seal there, and this side is yeah. I can't just stick a sticky. I've got some sticky circles from when I used to do a lot of gaming on Amazon, a lot of ball games on Amazon. Unused. God, what is weirdest? I've done this listing. It starts off boxed with keyboard, learn with Pokemon typing adventure. I mean, why would you put boxed with keyboard first? So cut that. Learn with Pokemon typing adventure. They put a colon. We'll get rid of that. Do not like punctuation. Typing adventure. Nintendo DS PAL. Now you put boxed with whatever you were saying. Boxed. We don't need with keyboard because that's obvious. Boxed plus instructions. Unused. Unuseful. 79 out of 80. It's a sad thing, but I always quite like it when you use all the letters. Look who's here. Good morning, Z. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Apparently, there's a local gaming fair around here. I bet you've done your fair share of toy fairs and the like. Is that the sort of thing you would be doing once a month? I've never been to a toy fair. I went to I must have been, when I bought my Amiga back in the day, and this is like in the late 80s or whenever it was, when I was about sort of 15, 16, I actually went to a computer fair and bought my Amiga and was haggling with the bloke. But it was nuts. There were just people all crowded around buying Amigas. Bizarre thing. I'd just go to Curry's and buy it in there, or Tandy or somewhere. Right. Like new. Like new. Is that a new thing? You used to say new other. 100 smackers. And it's all gravy. It's all gravy. Lovely jubbly. Right, how many items have we done? Phone, Wii, Pokemon. They're all sitting in the drafts. Have I done 5? I think I've definitely done 4, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, the phone, the DSi, the Pokemon, and the Wii. We will have a look at these pair of the last thing of the 3 things, the triumvirate of things that I bought at the boot fair was this pair of Adidas trainers, which don't look amazing. And in actual fact, they're a size 8. I'm quite tempted to keep them for myself because I got some running shoes, but they were from Decathlon, so it's like cheap as chips. So these actually, they got this Continental thing. I had a pair the other day which had Continental on. So I might try those on. Don't look used hardly at all. And yeah, got these at the boot fair. I don't like coupons, but I might do a 20% sale. Yeah, I used to do that. I've flipped and flopped at different sort of methods I use. I do like the coupons because I do an 8% coupon, but I send out 10% offers. And then there's this gradual process of, every day I look at my 10 oldest items and I bring the price down, normally by 10%. Sometimes it will be 5%. Sometimes I might keep it where it is. It all depends what it is. But the majority of the stuff. Yeah, I've got another pair for sale which have Continental soles. They do tyres, don't they? I'm pretty sure. So let's put in the art number. Which, with the blind down and no natural light in here, and my eyesight, it's just practically impossible to see. I'm finding more and more I have to take photos of labels and then magnify the thing up. I'm getting old. I've got old. BB3. See, I thought that said 88. It's BB3. Sounds like a bloody Star Wars droid. BB3 485. £32.80 with £31.90 postage, obviously from abroad. These Continental ones, I do wonder whether they have originated from, Europe, or because I haven't seen them a lot. Oh, here's some more. Let's have a look. Stick this on UK. Yeah, UK. No, there's one. No, not you. There's not one. Stick it on solds. See if we can get anything better. No, I'm getting a load of natural perfection hair additive. So, Supernova shoes. I'm quickly going to stick that in research just to see if there's any UK. These are all from the US. Women's running shoes. Well, I am tempted to keep them myself, and so I can have a woman's shoe. Let's look at that. It's quite a nice thing at the back. You have a woman's leg. Let's stick it in research just to see if there's any in the UK that have sold. Yes, there are. In October last year for 17 quid. I'm going to try these on later, and I'm going to put them up for 27 quid because I don't know if I really want them sold. If I decide I don't want them, I'll reduce it to like 15 or 20 or something. But yeah, they might suit me down to the ground. I'll take women's out the title. Week in Turkey. Lovely. Oh yeah, got to be careful of the heat. Don't go walking in that. I've had a few things in the news about that. But sounds like you had a lovely time. Good to see your friends and family. Does indeed sound lovely. Peter Ray, I watched your video, Peter Ray, last night about your pickups at the terrible boot fair. I've just gone through my 3 items. Third one of the day. Right, let's draft this up then. How much did I say? Did I say 30? I've got a pair of Nike. I think I showed them a couple of weeks ago, and my son hasn't had those, which I'm more than happy to do. Only pay £20 for them. You got to save money as well as make money. Right, $29.99 plus postage. They won't sell at that. If they do, I'll be more than chuffed. But I'll be trying those on. Get the old running. I haven't done my running for a while. A few things have been getting in the way, so I have to get back on that. Definitely this weekend. Last time I went out running was probably about a week and a half ago, and I swallowed a fly, which is never good. You know, you can't breathe anyway, and it was right at the end as well, just up my road. I was like, I just need to. So I was spitting and spewing all up the road. Don't know if any of the neighbours saw me. They probably thought I was drunk. Hello, Pat. I saw Pat in the queue, but I didn't see her going around the boot fair. I was not surprised because, I wasn't there long. I think I left at about 8, but I'd been round about 5 times. It was that sparse. That sparse. It was rubbish. Right, I've got 10 minutes. We're going to look at 10 old listings. Get that done. And then I'm going to photograph these, test the phone, test the Wii, reset the Wii, list the Wii, list the phone, list the DSi, try the trainers on, list the Pokemon, photograph the Pokemon thing. I've already been packaged all my stuff. I've packaged up 10 items today. Pet. Oh, pet. So let's have a look at the old items and see if I can get some more shifted. That Ted Baker sold, the Harry Potter book sold. Like I say, one of the best things to do is look at old crap on your store. So what have I got? I've got 4 Spectrum games which were listed in 2022. A Nike trainers I've got up for 18 quid and they haven't sold. May last year. Strange. I've got a pick-a-pack picnic set. That should sell. I'm going to relist it. I probably won't change the price. Atari cartridge. It had a watcher. Pair of Kappa trainers. Kappa aren't. I think they look great, but they've not sold. Pink pair of trainers, $13.99. They're up for at the moment. A Sanyo camcorder adapter, always handy for resellers if they want to test the old Sanyo cameras. He said trying to sell it. A pair of Adidas football boots. They're up for next to nothing. Some tarot cards up for 65 quid. They've not tickled anyone's fancy. A vintage touchdown game. So how many have we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And a pair of One Star Pro, which is Converse. I've not got Converse in the title for some strange reason. I'm going to do those 9 and then edit that one on its own. So these 9 end the listings. All right, Cheltenham. How's it going? Hope you're well, Lee. Just been listening to some Box DSi, Box Wii, all that lovely gaming stuff. This sort of thing you might like. Have you ever seen this? What an interesting one. I've never seen that. So that's gone up for 100. Looks unused. There's a little bit of little indentation there, but hardly anything. Interesting one. Okay, I'm not sure I want to win these listings. Yeah, it's cool items. Yeah, love getting those cool items. Lee gets a lot of cool items. Every so often, there's an Instagram photo. Right, let's get this old stuff sold. And I probably will list the 3DS XL and the DSi XL later today. I remember last year I think I bought a DSi XL for about 20 quid, and I undersold it for some reason. I'd researched it on eBay. I put it up for 80. You can get over 100. You can get like 120 for them. quite know what I was doing there, having a bit of a senior moment. Right, let's do these 9. This is where I really need 2 windows open. Because I want to look at my watches and views on these items. When you do a sell similar, you don't get that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 items. Let's do another tab. Morning, Chris. Good to see you. Are you on a bit later? You normally do Mondays, don't you? Hopefully I'll be able to grab something to eat and watch you if you're on. I'm not too sure whether you are this week. Okay. Touchdown vintage strategy game by Invicta, the same people who do the Mastermind. Had it up for $9.49. Obviously, gradually trying to decrease that price. There, in 30 days, there were no views and no watches. So, $7.99. That'll be a 50p buy. The tarot cards had 3 watches, 5 views in that time. People are a little bit interested. Up for $64.99. I've got don't allow offers on it for some strange reason. Allow offers on it, take it down by a $5, $59.99. What's going on here? Allow offers, save and next. Close. There we go. So $59.99 for that. Adidas football boots, messy red football. I bought these off someone we know, and I didn't haggle. In actual fact, I haggled her up because it was kind of her first boot fair. So it's me being strangely being generous. It's a bit weird for me. How many people have looked at these boots? None and none. They're up for $16.99. Does that include postage? Does that not include postage? Yeah, with $3.50 postage. What's going on there? $3.50 postage. What isn't that? $3.79. So up for $16.99. Obviously not doing much. I mean, straight away I'm thinking $14.99. But then that doesn't seem enough to discount. It should be $12.99, but that seems quite low. $13.99 seems ideal, but just seems like a weird number. But it's going in. Sanyo Charger. There's been one watcher on that. I should look up some sold listings on that. That'll have post. Oh, it's free postage. I'm going to stick that for $10.99. So that should sell. Let me catch up. It's just loads for lows. Okie dokie, lovely. 8 o'clock is difficult for me to watch. It's terrible, really. A lot of the evening streams, like I haven't seen Nick's for ages because that's when we have our dinner, and we do tend to sit around as a family. But I do always catch up. But then I feel completely out of it because, like, Duck Race. I can't watch it or whatever, or I can't watch it live. So, yeah, I will catch up double speed. Wait, what? You paid more? Yeah. Yes. I think what it was, I think she had about 6 pairs of football boots, which used to be her kids. And she said, oh, I want about a $5 each. But I said, oh, well, I'll have all of these. And she said, well, as you're buying them all, you can have them for less. And I just said, no, I'll give you $5 each for them. That's fine. And I've pretty much made my money back on them, I think. Not made a lot of money on those. The Kappa, these won't have had any views. One view, no, bad buy, no watches. They need to be, and they've been on the store. They've got $3.79 postage. They've been on the store, not that too long, actually, last year. Relatively. $11.99. That still won't shift them. An Atari cart, one view, one watcher. I'll take that down by 20%, $12.49. The picker pack. I'm not being funny. That should sell, and it should sell around about this time of year. And I'm going to put the price up. I mean, it's crazy, but it's true. Sometimes I'm reliant on that should sell, and I've got allow offers on it. 45 views, 13 watchers. Pick a pack picnic set. It's like an orange picnic set. It's boxed, orange and white, 70s vintage retro. You know, those retro nuts should be all over it. So the price is going up. Nike Virtuous trainers. We'll knock a couple of quid off those. That's about a 12% discount. And 4 Spectrum games I've got on here. What was that? Oh, next door neighbour putting out their washing. 4 Spectrum games. They are up for... They've got $3.50 postage on them. They're only up for $8.49. I'll take a quid off. So that's... Right, so let's get all those submitted. How are we doing, Tom? Just over an hour. He's back. I didn't know he'd gone. Supper, tea, yes, whatever. Dinner. Grand banquet. Whatever it is. Normally sit on the lap and we're watching. At the moment, we're watching Father Ted. Or football, if there's football on. So we're on about Series 3 of... we're all over the iPlayer at the moment. Right, so there was one that I didn't... what was the one I didn't do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I haven't ended it. So which one was it? Yeah, exactly. Jack is my favourite character, Father Jack. Girls! The 1-star pro. So we'll end that listing. Pro tip, if something does not sell, increase the price. I think it depends what it is and the time of year. I will show you the item, okay? I mean, I've only had it 8 years. No, let's have a look at it. Let's have a look then. I will show you, I'll show and tell. Let's quickly go back as to when I bought it. I think it might be 2 years ago. I saw someone else sell one of these and they sold it. Yeah, it's 2 years ago. June 2022. 16th of June 2022 is when it was listed. And here it is. Share screen. What a lovely thing this is. Let's see if I can actually get into it. I have to. I'm just showing the box here. But inside, look. A little bit of damage. That's not a crack. That's just a bit of discoloration. Trays with knives and forks. This is each. You get an orange tray and a. I'm not too sure how it works. I think there's an orange tray and then a white tray. Something like that. Yeah, brilliant photos. So it's a great retro item. Z, you are the guru of eBay. Right, let's have a look at this last pair of trainers. One-star Pro Ox 15901C. I've got them up for £20.99. I've obviously been reducing the price. I'm just going to quickly put in that number again into eBay, see if there's any solds. But I haven't put Converse in the title. I mean, that is... No, I'm the only I'm the only listing that comes up. Let's try Converse 1-Star Pro. Tommy actually said don't bother putting in the art numbers because the only person who looks at the art numbers are resellers. That makes perfect sense. But yeah, it's something. If I've got the space, I will always put them in. Converse 1-Star Pro Ox Unisex white black, so it's different colour. Went for $48.49 free post. Brand new. Okay, let's see if we can see any used. Not from this country. Okie dokie. Let's do a sell similar on that. Stick Converse in the title. Glaring error not putting Converse in. People will be searching on Converse. 1-Star Pro, blah, blah, blah. Shark skin, atomic teal grey. What a colour that is. UK size. They're 4.5 size. That's not going to help them. Can I stick in ex-cond at the end? Ex-cond. Do people understand that? Ex-cond. Excellent condition. That's what I'm trying to say. Quick look at the item specifics. Suede trainers are really nice trainers. So I've not put hardly any items in. Right, no pattern, season, all the seasons, year manufactured. I'm not going to bother with that. Accents, performance activity. I mean, really? So I just put absolutely everything: running and jogging, Pilates, netball, military, lacrosse, hunting, hiking, gym, fishing. I mean, or maybe not fishing, dancing, cross training, CrossFit, cheer. It's ridiculous. Closure. Yeah, I've already put lace up. So important that you have that. Excellent condition. It's $20.99. I'll go $17.99. It's £3 off the price. That's like 15% ish. And we'll list that. That's the third one. Yeah, I always thought, well, you know, if you can get the article numbers in, why wouldn't you? And you know, it doesn't do any harm. You can't get it. Yeah, you're right. I always do add it in that NPN or the, you know, what other number it is. I always get confused with NPM and the EANs. I think EANs is more like a barcode, but yeah, the NPN definitely will go in there. In actual fact, that photo could do with a little bit of trimmage. So we'll just do that. And then I'm going to go and make a cup of tea. Thank you all for watching. Do give the video a thumbs up. My YouTube is obviously desperately bad, so it needs all the help it can get. So any help you can shove on a video is very much appreciated. I do hope to get out that whole video of when I spent all my money. Like I say, I've been quite busy, but hopefully this week I'll get that out. And I hope you all have a glorious Monday. No, Dave, I haven't done it for at least 3 weeks because I've been really, 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 really busy. But I said a few minutes ago I swallowed a fly running around the block about a week and a half ago, which wasn't nice. And I've also not been too well. So I'm hopefully getting back on it this week, and that'll be my 4th park run. I don't think I'm going to be getting a personal best, but the main thing is that I'll be getting back into it, which will be nice. And maybe with these these running shoes that I picked up at the weekend. I'm going to go and try these on now. Anyway, yeah, I'm better. I'm better. Back on the chain gang. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it. Hope you have a brilliant Monday, and I'll see you soon. Take it easy.